Alright, I'm at the range today with my father's Carl Gustaf 6555. I think it's Gustaf, I can't remember. Anyway, so I put some mounts on this for him. I drilled and tapped. This is the scope off his 30-30. And I took one shot and it never touched the paper at 50 yards. So I got it set up in a couple of different rests here. And I just bore sighted it by looking down the bore. Adjusted the scope. And yeah, we'll go from there. I'm trying to do this with as few shells as possible because not my rifle, and 6555 is quite expensive, so trying to save them for my father. Also, for some reason, I thought it came with a bent bolt handle, and it didn't. I went back and checked the ad because I ordered this for him, and sure enough, no bent bolt handle. So this is the handle out of my 8x54 Krag, which is bent, just didn't need to be. So as long as both rifles will work with the opposite ones, I'm alright with that. They're both sporters. This one is certainly working for this one. This is extremely awkward. Alright. So as you can see, the safety does work. So a lot of times when you put that's a horrible rest. A lot of times when you put a scope on a Mauser, you don't have room for your flag safety, but this one seems to work. That primer looks a little odd, but the other one doesn't. I think it's just this type of brass. They have a swaged pocket. If you've ever tried to reload S&B brass, you gotta swage it first. So let's go see how that did and go from there. Alright, I had to look for a minute to find them, but there's our two shots. Point of aim was here. So I need to come down, an inch maybe. I don't want to be too low. I want to be above point of aim because we're going to sight it in at 100 later. But we want to come left. I'll come 3 inches left and an inch down. And if that puts me right here, I'll be very happy. So 3 and 1. Alright, so we made some adjustments. I've changed this rest around, don't make fun of me. Price of ammo nowadays. For factory stuff, at least you gotta do something. Alright, right there. Let's go see. Alright, I was a little worried about that. So, that scope, when it was on the other rifle, 30-30, it was maxed right out to one side. And I brought this down an inch and 3.5 inches left. And as you can see, it never came left at all. So I think that scope is messed up. That's one I gave them. Seems to me when it gets to this side of the adjustment, it doesn't work. So it'll work on some rifles, not on the other. I have another scope home that I'll trade them. It's just a cheap scope, but it'll get them hunting. Anyway, that's it for this one, guys. But 3-shot group, I mean, it's only 50 yards. It's an old rifle. That's good enough for him. But 3.5 inches to the right now is the issue. Anyways, we'll see you next time. Enough on this one.